Hey guys, Consul here with the next war recap, and this one is going to be our CWL Week 10 matchup against Greenwich Auto. So as you can see, Clantanemo Bay took the victory on this one, 86 to 79, total destruction 95 to 63, to their 90.70. For this video, I'm actually going to break it down into two parts, a 10 and 11, and then for the next video, it'll be just slowly on the 9s. This war performance was probably the best I've seen all around as a clan, especially up top. Probably not the best 9 performance we've ever had, but of course, all around performance as a clan, definitely our best performance. So we'll hop into it. Alrighty. So we will look into the war stats real quick, or the war stars. So they 2-starred all the 11s and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up while clearing the 9s and everything like that. And then on our side, we 2'd all the 11s and only left 1 Town Hall 10 up right here. This little guy got unlucky on a dip. Had a little mishap on some of the heal placements, but no worries. We are going to get into it. On this one, I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to be a little unorthodox on which base or attacks I'm going to show. Instead of all 10v10, I'm going to do a 10v11, 11v10, one dip, and then I'm going to do the 4 10v10 triples we had. So we had 4 Town Hall 10 triples, which is huge. That is really good for us. We'll hop into it. They didn't use their last attack. It was a Town Hall 10. It wouldn't really have done anything other than add 1 more star if they were to 3-star it. But the 3-star count, 26 to 19, kind of a big difference on that one. You know, I don't know what happened over there. They just couldn't get it done as far as 10v10 went, and then I don't know how they did on dips. Yeah, 2 for 6 probably wasn't what they were looking for. But as far as us, Mert coming in with a nice dip 6-pack, as well as Triff. Dallas got unlucky on the first one, but kind of crushed the next one, so good stuff for him. We will look. Rob had a nice 10v10 triple. B-Rat had a huge percent 2-star 10v11, which is what I'm going to show. JP with the war or attack of the war by far crushed it on his 10v10. Good stuff, bud. Triff got unlucky on a 99. I do want to point out we had a ton of high percent this war. Dauphine with a 96. Pesh had a 10v10 on number 11, which is awesome. And then Losh had a 10v10, almost a 6-pack actually. We actually cleaned up his hit on 7 for a 3-star. And then that's going to do it for here. And I will do the 9s in the next video. So we'll get right into the 10v11 action. Be rad. Alrighty, so he's going to come in here with a kind of a bowler attack. Kind of a little more popular what you've been seeing. Not sure if this was the best base design, but he's definitely going to take advantage of it here and pull some massive percent. So he's basically just setting a funnel down right now. He's going to wall break in here. Had to clear out the right side so none of the bowlers walked. They wouldn't walk left if you took the first row out because of that 2 spaces right there. So he's going to rage up this this kill squad right here. Queen, king, bowlers, everything going in. He's dropped the poisons down for the CC, which is going to be a drag loon combo. Eagle's raining down some shots. Bowler's getting a few shots off on this town hall, but the queen is going to step up and take it out. Look how much he has of the base left, and he just started deploying these baby drags over here. Already at 43%, has the town hall, hasn't used the queen ability, dropped some of the baby drags, and at this point we're like, oh man, this is going to be a 2, let alone some massive percent. So queen's going to start taking some damage here, so he's going to pop the ability to switch a target of that expo. Already at 60%, 64. Baby Drag's doing some work over here. 66. Probably could have got a little more percent if he didn't clump these Baby Drags over here. But no worries. See, they're going to clump up again. And he probably would have got a little more percentage if he didn't do that. But this last one's going to get raged up here, and that's going to be that. We'll hit ×4 because I think he just sat here and let the bowler beat on this wall. But yeah, awesome stuff by B-Rat. That was a huge 10v11. We really needed these war, and he was assigned that task, and he definitely succeeded on getting that 2-star. Alrighty, and the next one we are going to show is going to be by Mert, and that is on this base, I believe. Yep. He's going to bring hogs on this. I wanted to show the hogs just because, you know, you only see Lalo nowadays. He's going to set up this funnel up top here. I don't know what the base builder on this was thinking, putting the single Inferno down there, single target. But Mert's going to come up here and take out that dark storage up with the wizards and kind of create a big funnel so nothing walks up. So he places the bowlers high, and that dark storage needed to go down just so when that dark elixir drill went down, they would for sure walk inside the base. So every single bowler went in here, which is awesome. He's going to pop that tome, and then he's going to start bringing in the hogs. I'll zoom out a little bit. Once he starts hitting that core there, he's going to start bringing in the hogs here. And since it's a single target Inferno, these mass amount of groups with the hogs, that Inferno is really not going to do much. I don't even know if it took out one hog there. I don't think he lost one hog going into that single target. The queen's still at full health. Hasn't popped the ability. He's going to drop the last freeze and heal on that Inferno tower. They're going to run through here, crush everything. And then they're just going to make their way up to these 2 last defenses here. Again, Queen just popping the ability now to get through this wall. Going to take out the enemy king here and help with cleanup. But he's got cleanup wizards going down early. He had minions going around to help clean up as well. We'll hit ×4 here. Awesome raid. I know a lot of people don't like showing dips, but sometimes you got to give a little shout out to the 11s because I know they don't get too much love on these recaps. Alrighty, and the next one we're going to show is actually their top Town Hall 10. So 90K. All max walls, all max defenses. This is a 90K 10v10. Rob is going to come in here with a awesome hit. Our fearless leader going to show us all how it's done. So he's going to start his queen walk here, and he's going to walk her to the left. And going to get through some storages here. Queen walks take a little bit of time, but with that 40 queen, definitely helps. So he's going to rage up that queen here. Going to take the opposing queen out. And there was a little hole in the base, I guess. So he's going to drop one giant in there to lure that CC, which works out really well. He's going to drop a wizard behind to help take out that enemy Lava Hound a lot quicker. And then he's going to drop a minion as well to help deal with those pups. Sometimes they can hold up the queen. Not so much worry about taking her out, especially on these walks where there's no defenses, but definitely a time-wise thing, especially a lot of these walks take a very good amount of time. So he's going to drop his wall breakers in here. And with that, his queen's going to continue to walk through here. And then he's going to drop his golem, do some cut-off wizards at the end there to help funnel. They're going to step up here and take up that archer tower and everything like that. Queen's still going strong here. He's going to drop a jump. I'll pause it here for a second. The wall breakers were necessary because you wanted the queen and the kill squad to meet up at the same time, but you didn't want the queen to walk all the way around the outside, miss this air defense to take out the healers, which you can already see they're starting to hit, but the queen has already taken aggro on this archer tower. And also for a time's sake, because if the queen had to walk all the way around and then take the jump, he probably would have had a time fail. So we'll continue here. King's going to go down, some Valkyries as well, and he's going to get that Inferno tower. That's the goal on this. He's going to pick up a lot of good buildings too, like the Teslas, the Inferno. He's going to step up here and take out an Expo as well. He's going to have to pop that ability. And then he's going to get that last air defense, which was the goal. And I believe the Queen's going to step up and actually pick up the other air defense as well. Raged Loons here. I'm going to start doing some work on all these defenses as well. Kind of help the Queen stay alive. Some back-end Loons coming in to take out that sweeper. Oh, but they end up dying. No worries, this base is pretty much wrecked. The pups are going to take out the sweeper with the Queen. And that's that. Just a ton of cleanup. Absolutely wrecked it. What a smash. Good raid, Rob. We'll hit ×4 here. All right, the next one we're going to get into is going to be JP, the attack of the war. For sure, we got to do this one. What he's going to do here, he's going to start his queen up on this base. Out here, we were starting her at the corner, but because we were starting her at the corner, she wasn't going low enough to take out this Expo, everything like that. So we're going to break her in on this flat side, or JP is. Sorry, no, not we. He's going to drop the wizard up there to help funnel that queen down. And she stays up a little bit. She's going to take this cannon out, and then she's going to go to the mortar. But after this, she's going to take out the storage, and then she's going to step down. And he's going to pick up the CC kill here. A very good walk, I might add. Awesome stuff, JP. So he's going to pick up this Expo. And there's actually a Tesla that didn't pop that was right on the other side of that. He's going to get the second one. It was right around this building or wall. But anyway, he's picking up these defenses. Queen's going to step right outside the Inferno range. So we'll look at that. Look how close that is. So he's going to pick up 2 Teslas right there and then take out the CC. While he's doing that, he had a golem started down low and a few wizards to help funnel. And that king's going to get the enemy queen. And then we'll pause it here, see how much is going on. The queen's going to pop the ability here and take out the Inferno. Well, the king's going to take out the enemy queen and then step up and take this air defense out. So we'll continue. All right, so now the king's going through here and 1 air defense left. So he's going to start his Lalo portion. We'll leave the queen up there for a little bit because she's kind of done her job. She stays up the entire raid. Some targeted loons in there. Going to go right into that Inferno. Going to take that off real quick. And then he has a second Max Hound in the CC, which he's going to start using. Uses the haste for that Expo and to get to the air defense as well. Good split on that. And look at this this rage. He's gonna do the dirty on him and swag this rage because he doesn't really know where to use it. Actually, was getting pretty close on time, but we wanted to hold the rage for the cleanup on the bottom because he knew he was gonna get everything up top here. So the reason you didn't rage the loons is because you probably wouldn't have got too much from that rage, other than taking out a couple buildings up top here. So we were really saving it for the queen. But cleanups all the way through. He had wizards down. He even had a goblin. And then look at that. Swagging with style. Good stuff, JP. Best attack of the war by far. I don't care what anyone says. Awesome stuff. Alrighty. We'll get into Pesh's hit here. Pesh has been a real solid hitter as of late, as well with Losh. So we look forward to continuing this streak with these guys as well. So he's going to start his funnel down here. Gets a little unlucky on that wizard on the army camp because of that archer tower. Queen's going to step up here as well as the king. For a second, I thought the king might walk here, but because this building wasn't down, the barracks, he turns around and redirects back inside, which was definitely necessary for this 3-star. So Queen's going to step up here, going to get stuck on the hound a little bit. He's going to rage up his king, take out the enemy queen, get this Inferno tower taken out of the way. The bowlers actually got this back-end air defense. I don't know if anyone caught that. The first raid that happened on this, we planned on the bowlers getting the air defense with the bounce, which is a little sketchy, but it worked the first time, so we went for it again on the second. It worked again, so good stuff. Pesh on executing that. Gonna drop some haste in here, get these loons working. Got a good split on those, on all the defenses. He's gonna freeze the sweeper. He wanted to get the sweeper more than the Inferno actually on this, just because the sweeper causes a lot more trouble than the actual Inferno. The Inferno does a lot, but the reason the Inferno does a lot on, say, like a raid like this is because the loons don't directly target it as they would if the sweeper wasn't there. So, especially those level 2 Infernos is honestly the level 4 Infernos are the only ones that really put in some work if you don't have point defense on it, which these didn't. Well, the level 3s can do 2 as well, but as long as you don't have point defense on it, going into a multi-target Inferno really doesn't do too much damage on you. So awesome stuff, Pesh. He's going to smash this base with ease. Ton of loons up, ton of cleanup. He's got a wizard and minion working that back end there. And then the dark storage is going to be the last thing that goes down. Awesome stuff, Pesh. And then for the final raid of this prolonged video, we will look at Losh's hit. Losh, the German beast for our clan. He is going to come at this with hogs, actually. A lot of people get scared by these low weight 10s, and they complain a lot, the low weight 10s with the max Infernos. But honestly, I'd rather hit a low point defense Town Hall 10 with max Infernos than a basically maxed out 10 with level 1 Infernos. But like I said before, it's not so much the Infernos that do damage, it's the point defense and the fact that you can't regenerate health through them. So anyway, Losh is going to come through here. He actually forgets his jump, but no worries. The kill squad's actually going to get through both these walls. And then he starts his hogs up top here. Has the jump for the back end now, which he uses wisely. Going to freeze and haste those hogs into that Inferno, which is really smart. I've seen some of our 10s doing that in FCs and in wars as of recently, and it's actually really, really useful. So his queen's still at full health, has the ability, has the last point defense down here with the archer tower, and the queen's going to pick that up. He has a wizard working the back end over here, over at 3, has that down early. Oh, I'm getting the loading sign here. Luckily, it is the end of the raid, or end of the video, I should say. There you go, get off the screen. All right, we'll hit ×4 here because that's pretty much that. Good job on the cleanup, making sure you had that. Gonna take out this last camp, and that's gonna do it for this raid. Awesome stuff to Losh. Wonderful war by the 10 and 11s. So 4 Town Hall 10 triples, 10v10, and then we went 5 for 6 on the dips. In a normal 3-9 war, that would have cleared the 10s like a few clans did this war, or this go around. But awesome overall performance as far as the top goes. And the next video, I will give a shout out to my my guys at heart, my Town Hall 9s, my Forever 9s. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one. That is going to do it for this one. Awesome war to Grand Witch Auto, and I will catch you in the 9 video.